Hey guys, just a quick PSA from editor Julian. This game involves some pretty dark themes, so if you suffer from any kind of depression or anxiety, I strongly recommend you don't watch this series. If you are affected by any of this, there will be links in the description where you can get support. Bye for now and enjoy the video.
This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Why not? It looks adorable.
Well, it's a visual novel, John. These things are,
That means nothing to me.
it's
You've
fine.
played visual
You've
novels.
played
Shut
visual
up!
novels
You've
before.
played visual novels.
You played Katsuo Shoujo. Was there not disturbing stuff in that?
I mean, yes, but it was mostly like sex and things.
Well then.
Hey!
Hey!
How's it going?
Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
So, before we start, does this look like anything else you've played before, John?
It looks vaguely similar to something I've played.
Uh-huh.
I did once play a dating sim that was called Katoa Shouju.
Sorry.
Shoujo. Shouju?
Let me... Katsuo Shoujo, yes.
Yes. Where's he going?
He's
I'm
He's
not
off.
entirely sure. Where's he
He's
going?
off. He's away.
I'm getting a timer!
Oh, he's
He's getting a timer. Okay.
well
You may notice, folks, that Rachel's with us once more.
Yo.
She's going to be filling in for some voice acting, I imagine, because Julian and I
There are four girls.
gruff men.
And
Yes.
there's
man,
four women here, yes.
We're too alpha to
Far too
say.
alpha. Yeah.
So I'd
you
like to
know.
apologise in advance.
Yeah.
I'm no actress, but I'll do my best.
Well, it's only... How hard can it be?
I mean,
Well,
How
exactly.
hard can it be?
Exactly.
It's just accents and
So,
that.
just for context, Julian and I, we not played this game,
Well,
but we've seen it played before.
we've more, yeah.
And John has
I-
no
we-
idea
No.
anything to do with this game
No.
at all.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it is. You'll enjoy this, John.
If I had to guess...
Yeah, actually
It's
enjoy
super
it.
cute. You're
If
really
I
gonna
had
like
to
it.
guess, in terms of tropes, this is like the hot popular one.
Uh-huh.
This is like the excitable one.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets roiled up about everything. This is like the slightly sad, like shy one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't quite pin this one down.
That's the Cinderella.
The one that's all like.
It's not like I like you or anything. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
You know that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, without further ado. Oh, actually, I was thinking about something the other day, and I think I should mention it at the beginning of the episode rather than wait until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Should we have like a sign off?
Oh.
Should we like end each
Oh,
episode
you're
with
right.
like a little,
We should have a
like,
little sign-off.
catchphrase or like a little like?
You know what? We'll bounce some shit around today.
Okay,
And we'll see what happens.
Anyway, without further ado,
Let's start.
let's investigate. No, don't finish that sentence. What's my name?
Oh my.
Oh, we don't have it. I need to.
Where are you going, Julian?
Julian's going to. So we've got a really interesting setup.
Yeah, there's two laptops here.
You might remember those of you that are following us on Instagram may remember a story of ours from a few weeks ago of 3 monitors, 3 different viewing stations. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, am I? I'm not gonna
Lenin,
argue.
huh? Cool.
So
a good, strong Japanese name.
good, strong jab. Hey! I see now. Oh God, I don't even get to decide for myself that she's annoying. We just know. An annoying girl running toward me in the distance. Okay. This is Sayori,
Yeah.
a good friend.
Since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Sure.
Yeah, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up.
Sleep is very important, especially
is.
during adolescence.
Absolutely.
So,
Gotta
Yaori
grow.
should be sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
But-
No, not Yaori. Not Yaori. Sayori.
Sayori.
Yaori's a totally different thing.
Okay.
I think you're thinking.
No, no, that's Yaoi.
You're thinking of
thinking
Yaoi.
I'm thinking of
I
Yaoi.
know what Yaoi is. But
This is not it.
this is not
This is not
Yaoi.
it.
Okay,
No.
good.
This
If
is
she's
not
gonna
it.
chase after me like this,
Too
I
many
always feel
girls.
better off running away. Ugh, just.
However, I didn't tie an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again, but I got you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I That's mean, Lenin.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh.
We cross the street together and make our way to school.
This is
So
a nice little system we've got.
It is a
going.
nice little system. So you're Lenin, I'm the narrator.
Yeah.
I'm your inner
Everyone
voice.
Yeah, my
And
inner
I'm your
voice.
inner
Everyone
voice
else.
that's
And
Scottish.
you're everyone
Everybody
else.
else. Excellent.
My Scottish
I can take some
conscience.
characters.
Oh.
I don't mind.
You
Oh,
won't.
Okay, we missed that one. Oh, right click just hides it.
yeah.
Look
So
at
you
that
can admire
house.
the- yeah.
I
That's
know.
a house, alright.
That's some architecture
Absolutely.
there. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Very Japanese.
I mean, the art is really nice. In
Is this a bike shed?
Maybe?
I think that is like a little like
Nice.
Why does
yeah.
everybody have one?
It's just increasingly speckled.
with other
Speckled.
students making their daily commute.
Speckly speckle.
By the way,
Oi.
oh.
Oi. Oi. What was that about this good
By
system?
the way, Lenny.
Okay, you can be Sayori.
Oh sure. Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs.
Only seizing.
I have not been looking either. I seize means of production.
That's not true.
I crush capitalist system.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
Yeah. I'm sure it's possible that I did.
This guy's me. He's just like, yeah, that sounds like something
one of our
I'd
many
say.
conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Oh,
That's fully me. That's like, I'm
Aw.
sure. Yeah?
That means you're an arsehole, John.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nasty.
It's just like, okay, yeah.
So
I'm sure that sounds like something I said.
Aw.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Yeah, I get that.
That is you, John.
Not so much the anime, maybe.
No.
It's more me,
Stop
actually.
right clicking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, you know what? You do the voice.
I was talking about how I'm worried about you, how you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college.
Wow.
Whoa.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in just a few years since you're not used to the real world.
Who wrote this game?
You trust me, right?
No!
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
No! Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
See, I'm dismissive.
Very, very dismissive.
You can be a little louder, right?
Alright.
Use your words,
I-
Julian.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't want to, like...
Julian's been lecturing me
Destroys
because I don't know how to speak
I-
into microphones. Which he's absolutely right to do so because, yeah, it's been making his editing a little bit of a problem.
It's because I have to fucking boost you to
It's because I can't keep my
to
damn
fucking
mouth shut.
Asgard, Rachel.
But I like it in Asgard.
No, because it makes my... Anyway, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
We've been to school already. We've had
Yeah.
the school day. While you two were arguing,
Yes.
I went to school.
Yeah.
Clubs!
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
What do you mean you have no choice? Surely there are more than... Well, it's alphabetical order, maybe.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, fuck off. Sayori.
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look at the...
What was that?
And the cats
Cats.
are catting.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Rude.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm
Rude.
impressed.
Very rude. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, it's
Oh.
That's encouragement, you know.
Sorry. No what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Oh.
Whoa!
Your club.
Yeah,
Who's your
she's got clubs.
Sayori. Sasha.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Oh.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Okay. The Doki Doki Literature
Doki
Club?
Doki Literature. Do you know what Doki Doki means, John?
I have no idea.
Doki Doki is Japanese onomatopoeia for your heart pounding. Doki Doki Doki.
You guys are making me play a dating sim?
Yep!
Guys!
Did you not realise, John?
Not well.
In
Four
fact,
cute girls, and you're the only guy. Really? You didn't realize this was a dating sim?
It didn't fully click. I thought maybe I was also going to be a girl, and we were going to be having fun book adventures.
But you're Lenin.
Yeah, but I thought that Julian was just being silly, you know? Like, I didn't realize that I was a boy trying to get laid in high school.
You're
like...
a boy trying to get laid in high school. That's exactly what you are.
Okay, well, Julian's
I'm just messing about. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Just
constantly just...
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
Okay.
That's a perfectly valid reason.
Yeah.
You know
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President.
Nepotism. Love it.
Yes. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Oh, wow. So I am a neat. Yeah, I'm going to anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Oh, push moi!
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh, so captain. Don't make promises you can't keep. Silly girl.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
Mate, maybe she has. If this is a dating sim.
I let out long sigh.
That was a long
Fine.
sigh.
I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Хорошо.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Hey man,
That-
greater men have sold their soul for less.
Absolutely.
Man, that's a really good start to like a novel, actually. It's very intriguing. It's like, what?
What?
I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section.
Nope,
okay.
sorry.
Well, that's fine then. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Bosh!
Everyone, new member is here.
I told you, do not call me new member.
I glanced around the room.
What was that?
Welcome to the literature club. Oh god. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
The feeling is mutual.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
I'm sure she does.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
Yes.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Thanks.
Lenin.
Do you mind if I take...
No, I wanna. Can I? Please.
Okay, that's fine.
Lenin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. These club.
It's full of cute girls.
Oh, okay,
It's-
right.
Yeah.
So I'm not even
What
gonna...
are you looking at?
You, apparently.
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Damn.
Natsuki.
Oh, so Natsuki sounds like nasty, so okay. I don't recognize
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
it. No idea.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Oh, too young for me then.
She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. No, you see,
It's not Scottish first year.
It's not
She's
Scottish
like 16.
first year. So Japanese first year is about 15.
So they have 3 years of high school. So they've got.
Okay, but what year am I in?
You'll be second year, I think you are.
Okay.
I think so. You're like 16, 17.
Okay.
So it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, John.
I mean, the age of consent in Japan is 12, which is fucking insane.
Okay.
you can just ignore her when she gets
But
moody.
we,
Thanks, Rachel.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Lennon.
Monica smells sweetly. Oh.
Oh.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class.
Called it.
Ah!
Called
Smart,
it.
beautiful,
Yeah.
athletic. She does look quite athletic.
Mm.
Basically, completely out of my league.
We'll see about that.
So, having her smile at me.
Always
so,
believe, John. Just believe in yourself, man. Just believe in
It's
yourself.
all about confidence, Lenin.
I mean, have you seen? I'll need to put a picture of here of like young Lenin. Holy shit!
Young Stalin was particularly.
Oh,
handsome.
young Stalin was a handsome boy, but young Lenin
was freaky. He had
Yeah.
the like sticky hair over his ears.
and he looks
Just
like
looks quite inquisitive. He looks like a cat.
no, he looks like a golem that's like being accepted into society. Is what he looks like.
We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Okay.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Monica's dark, mysterious girl.
No, Monica's. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Monica's hot, popular girl.
Yes.
Right.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Okay.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Oh.
Oh.
Can you guys stop doing that every time I voice Yuri?
Sorry. guys.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Ooh.
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 I'm gonna sit next to Yuri.
No.
Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Oh man, what a beta move.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
I guess.
Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Aw.
Like little cats, like our cats.
This cat.
The whiskers are
Yes.
drawn with icing.
Oh, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
Lovely.
Oh.
So cute.
Kawaii.
Yes. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Okay, give me
Sorry,
a second.
I'm really sorry, Rachel. I don't want to be that guy, but just to say,
Are you even looking at the
I am.
levels?
I
to
am.
make
I
sure-
am looking at the levels, and they are.
Okay.
They're way too low.
This is coming from a man who decided that we wouldn't have a microphone each and then put the microphone closer to himself as well, I'd like to point out.
Fuck off. Fuck you, John.
Julian, I just want to point out you've got chocolate on your arm and you're getting it all over yourself. Instead of your arm there,
Oh
honey.
no.
Just stop moving your arm. It's there.
I'm covered in chocolate. Right. Rachel, can you take over as narrator? I'm gonna clean myself up.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
So we're all eating cupcakes.
It's delicious.
I'm glad.
Sayori touches their mouthful, and I already managed to get icing on her face, much like my darling fiance over there. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet.
Oh.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Oh.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
I hope not.
I don't know where that fucking.
I finally bite down.
Oh, well, the chocolate cupcakes.
I
we've
imagine it
been
came off the
eating,
chocolate
Julian.
cupcakes, yeah.
Well, I don't know how it got my arm.
I don't know.
I wasn't like eating
Maybe
it off my fucking
maybe a
arm. was
chocolate
it?
chip
Anyway,
fell onto your lap.
The ice. Oh, you're back. Carry on.
I'm back. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Well, ask her.
Probably.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Oh, yeah? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe, but not for you. You, baka.
Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Quite right.
You know what? Quite right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I get that.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
Oh.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. By the way, how cute is the music right now?
La 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 la.
It's very, virtual novel. Visual novel. What do you call it?
Visual novel, yeah.
Visual novel. Yeah. It's very that. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Oh, хорошо, чай.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
It certainly does. Yeah, I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Why are they all doing this to each other?
Girls, man.
This is not how girls act.
Really?
Yes!
Oh,
Believe it or not,
I
people
meant
don't
that-
act like this.
No.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be best time for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
Good.
Thank goodness. That allowed? Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Ha!
I was afraid of this question.
Oh god, what are we gonna say?
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Oh god, that's what I was gonna say. I have not joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you're right at home, okay? Meow.
Meow.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own
They
club?
started to decide your own club.
You heard me, you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Why are these high school clubs like corporations?
Because
like, what's
it's America.
going on?
It's not America. It's
It's-
Japan.
no, that
It's
you see,
Japan.
that's the chat for Broforce.
That is, yeah.
Merker.
Merker.
Weren't you a leader of debate club last year?
Well, you know.
What happened to her?
This is what happens when you turn to the side. You never notice. This is what happens when you turn
It's
to
a,
the
it's, a,
side.
it's a very natural stance.
Distort. Okay.
Extremely natural stance. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
You know, like the politics club.
I hate the politics club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. You know, running a club.
Yeah, I was about to say. I hate
just
running a
that.
club.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and then argue about the budgeting and the events
To raise awareness.
so that I hate it and make something special out of it.
Okay.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
So it's a book club.
Read
You
a
just
book,
sit and
kids.
Read. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
read books,
reading club.
kids.
Monica really is a great leader.
Thanks.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I am surprised there are not more people in club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Jess, come here.
Hey.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh.
You. Oh, sorry,
You
that's
could
not
put
my
it that
line.
way, but the thing is, there's only 4 people in this school, so not very many people are actually interested in putting all the effort into starting Brent's a bit new.
Nice
Thank
voice
you.
acting, right?
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like books.
Like books.
Books. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
So this game ties all of the fun of high school with the importance of reading.
Reading is very important. I'm confident that we can all really, grow this club before we graduate.
You drink some water, mate.
Yeah, man.
Do some vocal exercises.
Right, everyone? I've never done this before, John.
I'll give you tips. Tips for the trade.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
You're doing great.
You're doing a good job.
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
The differentiation in particular is a nice attention to detail.
I'm doing
Such
my best.
different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Riding me.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3.
The school's so large, and there's hardly anyone in it, so it was really difficult to find them all.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Maybe.
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 Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Lenin,
Nerds.
what kinds of things do you like to read?
Have you heard of the Communist Manifesto?
It's the only book I know.
And Das Kapital as well. My pal Trotsky wrote a book called In Defense of Marxism. That's a pretty good one.
Apart from those 3 books, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Oh, she's not really a weeb, I suppose, if she is Japanese, but...
I think you can be... It's not really like...
Yeah.
It's still kind of considered a bit niche almost.
Yeah,
Okay.
Less,
like even
less niche, but
yeah.
still a bit niche.
Yeah.
you still wouldn't say otaku though, because otaku is like proper.
She's not an otaku.
No,
I won't go that
because
far.
It's it's
Not
very
much of a reader,
extreme.
I guess.
No, I'm not much of a reader. Well, that can change. You know what I mean.
What am I saying?
I hate reading.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Oh, well, anyway, what about you, Yuri? I have cousin called Yuri. He's strong. One time he fight bear. We banned from zoo.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Oh, hot.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh, less hot.
Oh.
That
I
level
kid.
of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
No, that's a very good point.
Yeah, thanks, Tolkien.
Thanks, Tolkien.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Thanks, Tolkien.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her Tolkien obsession. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
I knew I liked Yuri.
But, you know, I like a lot of things.
I'm sure.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
So, a lot of things as long as they're books
Yeah.
and stories.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Sure.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh.
Ah, I read a horror book once. It was Adam Smith book on economics.
I desperately grabbed something I could relate to at the minimal level.
Oh, I read a book once.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock.
Hey, no.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
Gentle?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, she is gentle. Okay, I thought there was...
But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Yeah, man.
Ugh, I hate horror.
I love Lovecraft so much.
But Lovecraft.
I love H.P. Lovecraft. Have you read any H.P. Lovecraft?
No, Scott's recently got into Lovecraft.
Oh, you'd like it, man. I've got a huge collection called the Necronomicon.
Yes, that's his big... Rudy's got the Necronomicon.
Oh, it's great, man.
There's a copy of it in the flat.
Yeah, you should read it.
A lot of it's got a lot of like racist
Problematic,
Oh,
allegories.
yeah,
in it.
It's
yeah.
it's incredibly
Extremely
racist.
racist.
If it makes you feel any better, he got better as he got older.
Doesn't make me feel much better, considering what he named his cat.
Oh
I wouldn't
yeah,
ask, but
yeah.
I can imagine.
I won't repeat it
No.
on the internet because I'm not allowed to say that.
No,
word.
we'll
I'm sure you
get.
could also probably look it up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
If,
look it up.
folks at home, if you
Yeah.
don't know what H.P. Lovecraft named his cat, Google it and then be horrified. Anyway, speaking of horror,
I hate horror.
thank you.
Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Oh.
Never mind.
What? What?
That's right, you usually write bit cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What?
I love that Monica just occasionally glitches.
Yeah, Monica can't speak.
What gives you that idea?
Because you're a little cutesy pie.
You left the scrap... I can't decide what voice to give her, so it's difficult. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
Monica's actually like.
It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud!
Is it called I Love Lenin?
Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Aww. Sayori seedles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Kawaii.
Oh.
That's okay. You write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Alright, fine.
Screw you!
Yeah, totally.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
not, but you know. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Oh.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
OMG, so
Ooh.
true.
I'm 14 and this is deep, bro.
Yeah.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest researches of your heart.
Oh, my wife is so deep.
Recesses, I think you wanted to go for.
I'm very aware of that. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can share it to fucking hell.
Yeah.
Why is it always Monica? And help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it is the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Tough, nosy
Aw.
bitch.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
I know that Sayori's my pal, but I don't like her.
Really?
Okay.
Well, I like her at least. No, she's like third bottom.
Who's at the very bottom?
The wee one.
Oh, the wee one,
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Yeah.
I have an idea, everyone.
What is it?
Hmm?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Oh god.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Then next time we meet, we can all share them with each other.
Yay!
That way, everyone is even.
Okay.
It's like CPP. We can all sit round in
Oh
a circle
yes,
and like
we can share.
and we can share our shame.
Folks at home, if you're not familiar with CPP, it stands for Contemporary Performance Practice, and it is a
I
study.
said CCP like an idiot.
Did you say CCP?
CCP?
CCCP. That's the Soviet Union. No, yeah, contemporary performance. It's a lot of new wave theater. It tends to be quite touchy feely. There's a lot of hugging and sharing and talking about emotions.
And
Yeah.
more power to the people that enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah, if you're into that, fantastic.
Good
If
for
you're
Leave us
not,
a comment.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
if you're into that, you're probably not watching people play video games on
This
the
is
internet.
probably true. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get to a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lenin?
Yes, we must strengthen our bond, comrades. Together we are strong.
Monica smiles warmly.
Hold on there. There is still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Seizing the means of
I
production.
never said I would join this club.
I
Seizing
would-
the means of production. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected
oh
eyes.
man, they all look so. Look how hurt she is. I wish I could zoom in.
I might zoom in for you.
Look how sad.
I'll do a little digital zoom.
But
Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought
just gets worse. Then she can fuck up.
Lenin.
Lenin, you all.
I'm defenseless against these girls.
God damn.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Oh, God.
That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay
Oh,
in
God.
order to spend every day with these beautiful
God.
girls.
If I want to, it's like real life. If I want to fuck, I gotta write poetry.
It's like the 19th century all over again.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sari
Squeeze.
wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Adorable. Yay!
You really did scare me for a moment.
Scare her.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Yay! And with that, with our welcome into the Literature Club, we will call it an episode there.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
Yeah, and we will see you all next
Alright,
time.
well,
Sign off!
hang on, we'll have our little sign off.
Yeah.
Remember, kids,
Don't read.
save the season means of production.
You know,
Part-timers, we do this part-time. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.